Between the mountains and the crater.
Yeah, there's like a valley in there.
Honolulu Fire Station, Mark speaking.
Hi, Honolulu Fire, this is Dispatch.
Yes.
I have on the phone Birds of Paradise owner Jerry Shalafwa.
Yeah.
And he's reporting that the assignment is overdue from 5 minutes overdue.
And when was the last time you was in contact?
5 minutes before when you first called me first at 15:32.
15:32.
Rescue 3 from dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch. Rescue 3.
Last and long were given by the returning ultraglide pilot. Your missing ultralight should have 2 male subjects on top.
Copy that. Thank you, dispatch.
Rescue 3, Pat, go ahead.
We're going to need you some work to secure the wreckage. Everyone, if they can bring us some work to secure the wreckage. We have 2 victims. Pretty trapped. We need to secure the wreckage before we can try to relocate them.
10-4, send me contact.
Unbelievable bravery, undeniable daring, unmistakable heroism. These are the hallmarks of the International Benjamin Franklin Fire Service Award for Valor. Named after our nation's most respected founding fathers, it honors Franklin as an inventor, a humanitarian, and one of our first fire chiefs in this country. The award pays tribute to the proud tradition of the fire service and the unwavering spirit of service, courage, and heroism of firefighters around the world. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Kelly Kerwin, Vice President of Motorola, to describe the extraordinary actions of this year's Valor Award recipients. Mr. Kerwin.
For over 40 years, Motorola and the IFC have presented this award to the most extraordinary people in fire and rescue. We've been inspired by their compelling stories of courage and their bold acts of bravery. Yet, like most heroes, they will tell you it's all in a day's work. In this case, of this year's recipients, that day's work spanned day and night. Even more remarkable, that day's work from a crew who had worked just 5 days together. Please join me in welcoming the State Fire Rescue 3 of the County of Kauai Fire Department. Medevi, Rescue Operator Kalani Abreu, Rescue Specialist Roy Constantino, and Francisco Garcia, and Chief Robert Westerman. Here, lush rainforests, rushing waterfalls, and deep ravines provide striking beauty and deadly danger to those who fall under its spell. It's mid-afternoon on the first day of August when a dispatch comes in for Fire Rescue 3. A pilot and student are missing, last reported in an ultralight at 5,000 feet, trying to fly through a hole in the clouds to Hanapepe Valley below. Not only is this terrain heavily forested, there is no GPS device or emergency beacon aboard the craft. Coordinating the search, the Coast Guard and Rescue 3 heads out in an inter-island helicopter. From the air, Captain Charles Medevi and Rescue Specialist Roy Constantino and Francisco Garcia comb the dense rainforest for any sign of the craft. 45 minutes into their flight, debris from the plane comes into view, scattered in a deep ravine. As the pilot notifies the Coast Guard Rescue Specialist, Roy Constantino and Francisco Garcia are short-hauled into the stream below, where the crash site is, but the slope is so steep they must lift back up and lower through the forest canopy above the crash site. Constantino and Garcia make their way along the slippery 80-degree slope, searching for survivors. Finally, they spot two men trapped under wrecked plane. Clinging to the hillside, losing traction in wet undergrowth, Constantino and Garcia realize they can't get to the pilot, but they can extradite his companion. Above, they hear the helicopter returning with transport litter. On board is rescue operator Kalani Abreu with extra equipment and cable. After dropping it off, Abreu is flown to a temporary landing zone where he waits, preparing to treat survivors when they're lifted out. Back on the treacherous slope, Constantino and Garcia reach the student. He is severely